How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another weekly warehouse update. I made the mistake of putting a mint in my mouth yet again, back-to-back weeks. But if you made a mistake and you didn't get a good Christmas gift yet, then there's still time, because what you can do is our gift cards are still on sale. So 20% off all gift cards. Just head over to the site. You can pick one up. It's the perfect last-minute Christmas gift, perfect stocking stuffer. And it's the perfect way if you know that you want a disc like the Buzzsaw that's dropping in January, or you want some new MVP restock or whatever. It's a perfect way to go ahead and preliminarily get 20% off of that release, because you can just buy yourself a gift card, save 20%, and then use it on whatever comes later. So whether you're buying for a friend, you're buying for yourself, 20% off gift cards, the perfect last minute Christmas gift. But let's get into some stuff that are now on the shelves.
We got some new Discmania on the shelves. Pretty neat stuff here. A couple of molds I'm going to show you. First, we've got the Eternal Void, a new stamp here. And these are on MD4s, which this is not something they've really run much. It's one of their newest originals, if not their newest. This is the Kyle Klein Signature Series. Pretty cool stamp on here. The MD4 was one of my favorites in the original ones they made. These feel exactly the same, I'll be honest. What you got is basically a beadless mid-range that is overstable, much more reliable than MD3s as far as like having something that's going to fade left a lot harder. But they're not like insanely overstable. They still glide. So I would compare this to maybe a Quake. I think they're maybe a little less overstable than a Quake, but like you can crank on them backhands and like pull them over a little bit and they fade out. James Conrad used to just rip backhand shots of these all over the place when he was with Innova. And the MD4 is just a great mold. I think it's pretty underrated. It was very popular whenever I was in college. A lot of people liked them, so that's why I had one in my bag. But I haven't heard a ton about them since. And yeah, we have these in quite a few cool colors. All these different awesome swirly S-line Horizon ones. So yeah, make sure to check out that. Another really cool putter we have are some signature P2Xs, Gannon Burr, or these are actually, yeah, these are P2Xs. These have a pretty cool stamp. We actually just kind of had deciphered the meaning as we were standing here because we saw all the diamonds on here. But to our best understanding, it appears you have these two like gold diamonds for his majors. I think this one for being like the Pro Tour champ, and then you have these for like his Pro Tour wins. So that's pretty awesome. Kind of filled up the disc there. And yeah, so this is a new P2X from Discmania. If you haven't tried these out yet, it's a beaded P2 essentially is what you've got. A nice feeling putter in the hand. This is the putting choice of Gannon Burr, probably the best putter on the planet or very close to it. So yeah, a couple new exciting discs there from Discmania for you to check out. Make sure to give them a look.
Next up, we have a brand new company to us. It's also relatively brand new to the disc golf sphere, which is Meridian Discs. So a little bit about Meridian. They are, you might remember the old Lone Star Discs marketing manager, Josh Hofstra. When he left Lone Star and that exodus, if you remember all that stuff, then he went on to start Meridian. So he is, I don't know if he's the only, but he's at least one of the founders of Meridian Discs, and they've come out with pretty much a full lineup here. So we've got the Ravine. This plastic that's really like swirly is called their Claris plastic. That's like almost like a Z jawbreaker. Feels pretty good in the hand, pretty stiff. It comes in a bunch of different colors. They look gorgeous. And the Ravine is an overstable mid-range. Beadless overstable mid 5502. We also have up here the Tundra, which is a throwing putter, and this is in also Claris. So I don't know the difference between the two Clarises, but we also have the Straight, a mid-range that, well, goes straight. A little fairway driver, the Current here, 7.5 -1.1, and then over here, the last one, the Chasm, 11.5 -1.3. So that is their full lineup that's now available on the site. If you're looking to check out a brand new manufacturer, see what they're all about, Meridian Discs.
All right, we got a really cool little Innova restock to tell you about. Some really nice molds in here. First thing I want to tell you about are these Christmas stamped Halo Toros. These things are sick. A really fun stamp with like the bull and Santa is like being pulled on the sleigh there. And these turned out really flat. They're gonna be super overstable. Toros are awesome if you haven't thrown them. This is a great stamp as well. Some other cool things. This is really exciting. We got some more of these Evelina swirly destroyers. These things are sick. The reason being is they're a little bit flatter, and so like I was able to brand new get these to flip up and like even turn a little bit, so they're like masher bomber destroyers, and they look insanely good in this swirly star plastic. This is one of my favorite destroyers that they've run, so check those out. Got some Wombat 3s here. These are great because they're a little bit lighter weight, some of these. And Wombat 3 is an awesome, underrated mid-range from Innova because they're nice and understable and they glide a ton. They feel great in the hand. I'd recommend this disc for advanced players looking for like some hyzer flip discs that go super far, or beginner players. This is an awesome, awesome disc to gain some distance as well. Other stuff we got up here, some Proto Glow DX AVRs. If you're playing any glow golf this time of the year, sun setting, the new Proto Glow from Innova is really, really good. It's on par with all the really awesome glow plastic out there. They've really upped their game. I mean, this stuff looks like it wants to glow just sitting in the light. It's really, really good. We got some chargers. Hunter's been throwing these in his bag. These things are like longer, faster destroyers, basically. They, right out of the bag, for higher arm speeds, they'll flip up a little bit, just go super, super far. We have some lightweight ones as well. This one's only 150. Pretty nice disc. Here's another fun one, the Star Gator. The Gator is like the OG overstable approach disc before those were really popularized. Paul McBeth used to lean on these a ton. They're an interesting kind of blunt-edged, beaded, overstable 5-speed. Very, very overstable. They feel great. They're really awesome for forehands and backhands. Just don't get a lot of throws anymore, but they're still an awesome disc. That hasn't changed. Other molds we got over here, we got Mako 3s. These ones turned out really cool. The way the edge is kind of like frosted. A bunch of these in here look like that. Some of the lighter weights as well. These are great beginner mid-ranges, 149 grams on this one here. This one here is 158. So awesome. We got some nice beginner, lower arm speed friendly plastic. So if you're looking to get it for any of your kids, or if you're just working on your arm speed yourself, this is a great option for that too. The Mako is one of the straightest mid-ranges ever made. That thing just goes dead straight with no problem. One more thing I'll show you over here is we got no Hunter birds right now, but we do have some other Halo Thunderbirds, and they are an incredible, incredible flyer. These things are one of the best fairway drivers out there. Super comfortable in the hand, nice and overstable, and they go really far as well. So make sure to check out some of that Innova. Remember to get your hands on these Halo Toros. They're limited, and these holiday stamps are incredible.
All right, we're over in Discraftville, and we're gonna end the season off, end the year off, a little bit of a bang. We got some stuff back in stock that hasn't been in stock in a long, long time because I didn't think they still had them. First off, we have these 2022 edition Captain's Raptors. The Captain's Raptor just in general isn't really in stock because they run it like once a year, but this was the 2022 like stock run, which was their ESP Captain's Raptors. So if you're a cap wrap thrower and you want one that's a little bit less stable than the ones of recent, check these out. The ESP ones definitely had a little bit more push to them. They were still much more overstable than your typical Raptor, but they weren't as overstable as like the crazy Captain's Raptors. So 2022 Captain's Raptors, these are back in stock. We also got first run Zone OSs. I haven't had a chance to go through and see if we had any of the beef flight number ones, but if you remember that back in the day, but you know, if you love a Zone OS or you're a collector, the first run Zone OS are back in stock. Obviously, the last time we had these in stock is when they were actually first ran. So we also have other just stock Zone OSs, so you can see the ones that don't say first run right there. But first run Zone OSs, and last but certainly not least, we have another version of a Captain's disc, which is the Captain's Thrasher. This actually dropped this year earlier. We sold out of them very quick. Phenomenal disc. It's basically, I mean, it's definitely just a more overstable Thrasher. Feels super comfortable in the hand. Doesn't feel like as thick as your typical 12 speeds. A little bit deeper than a lot of the other, you know, like Zeus's and stuff like that. But it flies like a really good Zeus to me. Like, it's not a really overstable Zeus, but it's not a really understable Zeus. It just has a like good rip it on hyzer. You're gonna get some pop up out of it. It's gonna fade. If you're a newer player, it's just gonna be true to the flight numbers of the 0-2 where it's not gonna fade. And then if you're an absolute bomber, it's gonna be a good hyzer flip to turn disc for you. Really, really fun disc to throw. And you'll be able to crank on it hard, flat, get full flights out of it. These things are awesome. And yeah, like I said, I didn't know we were going to get more of them, but we have the first run Captain's Thrasher back in stock, and the next time you'll see these will probably be next year when they run another edition of the Captain's Thrasher. And if they keep up with what they've been doing with the Captain's Raptor, it'll be in a different plastic, whereas the Captain's Thrasher, I think the ESP is going to be the one you want the most. So if you like the Captain's Thrasher or you never tried it, now's the time to stock up.
Okay, last thing I want to highlight is we do have some apparel sales still going on right now. So if you haven't checked them out, we still have a few left of our jersey that we recently dropped. It's a nice stretchy, breathable, dry fit material, very premium. We got this one in the gold, and we also have one that's the same kind of pattern, but it's just without the gold, kind of black and white color scheme. These are currently on sale right now. People have been loving those. Another thing we have also on sale, whoop, if I can drop it, is we have our blacked out windbreakers here. So these are quarter zip windbreakers. They have the embroidered logo here. They've got a front pocket. They cinch at the bottom and at the hood. Really comfortable, nice for when you just need that little extra layer to keep the breeze out, and they look great in that all black colorway as well. We also have comfort color t-shirts currently on sale too, so make sure to go to the apparel section, check out those sales. They're only lasting for a limited time, and we only have a limited amount of some of these products left, so check out the jerseys, the windbreakers, and the t-shirts in our apparel section. That's going to do it for this week. Hopefully everybody has a Merry Christmas and a great holiday season, and we will see you next week with some more updates.